Hello, darling. Hi. Welcome or welcome back. Happy Thoughtful Thursday. Fuck. Okay. I don't know what that was. I'm going to see who is thinking about you, but I was, it was impressed upon my intuition to pull a couple cards beforehand, so I did that here to sort of get, I don't know why, I just got the thought, and so I did it. Okay, I'm not going to include it in the whole reading, but it's sort of a call out to whose reading this is. Okay, so the first deck I was told to pull from was the Sacred Symbols Oracle, and the card that came out is Release. What is that? 42, the number 42? Release. And then I was told to pull from my Tower Takeover deck, which every card in this deck is a version of the Tower. Okay? I don't know why. I just was led to. Okay? And the cards that came out were the Eight of Cups and the Chariot. And I sat on this energy for a little bit to get the message, because it felt like it was something that needed to be fully considered. Okay? And the screaming message was that, like, there was someone or some situation that you had to release, but this was not something that was, it didn't feel willing. Okay? It felt like you led with your intuition to make some progress forward here, and then what happened was sort of a wall slam. Okay? It felt like you were taken from where you thought this was going intuitively to a new beginning, considering release. Okay? So if this is like a relationship, it would have led to an unintentional breakup or separation. And what you were intuiting about the situation and how you were leading was that this was supposed to bring more connection. It was supposed to bring closeness, but what it led to was separation. And so I feel like this situation made you stop trusting your intuition, because you were like, I followed my intuition with this, and now my heart has a stain. Now my heart is stained. Okay, this doesn't have to be about love and relationships. It can be about friendship, family, but it is about someone who's thinking about you. So I'm not sure if the person who's thinking about you is from this situation, or if this situation is just going to be a signal for you having experienced this in your lifetime recently. It feels like recently. Okay, I'm going to put the cards back in, and we're going to get into the prayer and everything. Thank you for letting me tap into that information. I'm not going to use the Tower Takeover deck for this reading, but I will get Spirit, what deck do you want me to start off with? Sorry, I shuffle every deck after I use it, so let me just do my shuffle real quick. I gotta figure out what deck Spirit wants me to use. I feel so disconnected from my intuition right now, being tapped into this energy. So it's very bizarre, because I'm like, am I supposed to do? I'm gonna do it. The Romance Angels, even though, like I said, it doesn't have to be romance, but we'll see. Okay, Spirit, my higher self, my darling's higher self, thank you so much for using me as a channel to guide and instruct. I ask for the most clear and concise messages, information, feelings, and sensations to flow through me for the betterment of my darling and for the highest good of everyone involved. Thank you so much, Spirit. And thank you for being here. Okay, Spirit, tell me about this person who is thinking about my darling right now. Tell me about their connection and what's leading up to this person and their connection, who's thinking about my darling. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. A little glary. I apologize. I feel like that's been the issue. I feel like whatever you went through before, it completely made you lose faith in your intuition about connections, and losing your hope and losing your optimism, and it felt like this crumbling. It feels like a deep heart stain. Okay, It could be about this person that you dealt with or someone else. Let's see. Is there any other information here, Spirit? It's all on the floor. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Yeah, I'm getting the intuition. I feel like your spiritual path has been heavily guided by your intuition, and so maybe that's why this was so catastrophic, the way that this turned out, because you were just like, I did not intuitively see that coming at all. I saw the opposite. I felt the opposite. And now, with the way that turned out, and the deterioration of this connection, when it was supposed to bring connection, now I don't know what to feel or how to trust. I'm on a split here, so I'm going to look at it. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And then we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. There could be children influencing this connection with this person who is thinking about you. I have children here. I'm not going to put it down because that's within a split. This card is flipped the opposite way, so I'm going to look at that. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I feel like you did. I feel like you did. I feel like you did. Okay. Okay. I'm going to leave this out here, and I'm going to let this get pieced together as we get information about this person who's thinking about you. Spirit, can you please give me a clarifier here for the person who is thinking about my darling right now and how it plays into this situation? I feel like you have spent so long following your intuition and being positive and using affirmations and believing in higher love and free will to unconditional love, and I feel like that has just been sort of shattered with this specific situation. I feel like yeah, there's just like this heart stain. Heart stain keeps coming out. Give me not a clarifier, a signifier for this person. The moon. Yeah, not expressive, not revealing their feelings. Could be a Pisces or have Pisces placements. Or this could have been something that happened in Pisces season, which is into February to mid-March last year, okay? This person showing up as the moon is someone who's not open. And what's very telling to me is that the moon is also an intuition card. Look at how she's like drowning in her intuition here. Okay? I feel a very primal energy with this person too, or this connection, because there's these wolves here that are in polar opposite colors. Black wolf, white wolf, and they're both howling at the same moon. So there's something very primal about the energy around this person, the energy that you feel around this person. It can feel overwhelming. I feel like right now, intuitively what I'm feeling is this person has a zoomed in scope on their responsibility in this connection, okay? Like, I feel like this person, if they like had to watch you sink beneath the waves of your own feelings and expressions and emotions, and they watched you sink in that, I do feel like there is this overwhelming pressure of responsibility for having allowed that to happen. Interesting. Okay. Okay, Spirit, how are they viewing my darling death? They feel, again, they feel responsible for some sort of really tragic transformation within you. This is a heavy reading. I apologize. I feel like they're looking at a transformation that happened because of immense pain, an unwilling transformation, and there's a lot of responsibility that they're taking for their hand in that situation. Okay, they do see you changing, they see you evolving. They feel like things are not the same for you. Maybe you don't feel the same as the Scorpio energy, so we have so many emotions and so much intuition here. With that rebirth energy, it does feel like a phantom rising. Okay, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but that's the phrase that came out. A phantom rising. It's almost like you don't stay down. Okay. How are they perceiving, my darlings, before I get what they're thinking? Page of Cups. Two of Wands. Knight of Swords. Ace of Cups. The Emperor. And the Sun. Wow. Got the Moon and the Sun out here. And the Fool is on the bottom again, which the Fool is on the bottom of my Tower Takeover deck. A forced new beginning. Okay. I'm getting like when people do the trust fall exercises, it's like you did that and they intentionally dropped you. And it's like at the time there was this feeling of like, well, be careful who you trust. Like that was your decision to trust me, you know, but that was funny to watch you fall. But then now there's this energy of like, that was a really shitty thing to do. It was a really shitty thing to put them through. Okay, they're perceiving you. Page of Cups, Two of Wands, Knight of Swords. I feel like this is one message. I feel like they've watched a transformation of you leading from intuition and feeling and creativity and openness, seeing possibilities, to being more logical. It feels like you've stepped into this place of like, I'm no longer buying into, you know, make-believe and fantasy. I'm choosing to see things as they are. I'm choosing to I'm choosing what actually shows up as truth and integrity, right? I'm choosing the evidence here, right? I'm not gonna go in and choose what I hope something's gonna be. I'm gonna choose what is evident. Okay. I do feel like this is a new source of empowerment for you that they recognize. There's something here about balancing your connection with your intuition and your logic. And this is so bizarre because I'm like, I love manifesting, and a lot of that leans on ignore your circumstances, and I do stand by that. But at the same time, it feels like using intuition and logic in tandem to choose different circumstances, okay? They may be watching you move on with new opportunities, other people. It feels like a game that you're not playing anymore. It's like, yeah, it's like I'm not playing an intuition game. I'm not playing an intuition game. I'm not going to hope for the best. I'm going to look at what plays are being made here, and I'm going to move logically, okay? It feels like you're getting your light back and your power back. And with this, it does appear to them like you are starting to re-tap into intuition and emotions again. Just from a different place. Just from a different place. Okay, this is just their perception of you. Let's It's just their perception of you. Let me see what they're thinking, and then I'm going to get your energy, okay? Okay, that's sticking out for a reason. The Ace of Cups is sticking out for a reason. All right. What are they thinking about, my darling? What thoughts are on their mind right now? Ace of Swords. Seeing the truth. This is a wake-up call and a breakthrough. They're seeing the truth of something here. Thinking the truth. Page of Wands. Ooh. Playing with fire. Oh my gosh, okay. Chariot reversed. Yeah, the Six of Cups. So reminiscing about this experience that they've had with you, taking accountability and seeing that they were playing with fire and not in a good way. It's almost like neglecting the fire. Like snuffing out the fire. Snuffing out the fire. Hold on. Snuffing out the fire. Okay. We got so many reversals here in a neutral. Gosh. This person feels they're thinking about what if things can't go back to what they were? What if things are different now? This person, it feels like they're facing, ooh, what if things can't go back to what they were? It feels like this person got hit with a wave of energy of like, I'm not playing this game anymore. I'm not playing this. I'm not doing this. If you don't want to participate, you don't want to be with me, then fine, be alone. I would rather be alone than pine for your, consideration. I would rather be alone than pine for your consideration. It feels like this person has been hit with that reality. Like, I played with fire, and now this passion that we had has snuffed out. I played too much. Okay, they're thinking about all the times that they played too much. And they're thinking that you're probably never coming back. You're probably never coming back. There's this feeling of like, I don't know that this is something that we can overcome, that we can move on from. Okay. This does have them. It's so bizarre. The imagery I just got, like it feels like their world is flipped upside down in a way. Because it's like this person already dealt with possibly insomnia or overthinking, and it's like this has just sort of like amplified that to where they are having to see something differently. It's like they can't overthink in their normal ways that would encourage them to be navigating from their wounds. It's like they are being thrown into now you're going to overthink about what you were supposed, like how you were supposed to be in this situation, how you could have been considerate. It feels like things have flipped. Okay, they do feel like not only like they're thinking that they're probably never going to get a foot back in the door with you, with the Nine of Wands. Oh, my flame is going out, just like they're worried about. Snuffing the flame. Okay, I relit the candle. Not only do they feel like they don't have a foot in the door anymore, okay, but it feels like you are not like fighting. Oh gosh, it's like they would put you through these situations because they knew that you would like stand the test of time, and you would just like continually fight for them, or, you know, fight to show them that you are staying with them, that you accept them. And it's like, whatever happened this last time, there's just this feeling of defeat. Like, fine, have it your way. Okay. That's what you want. Okay. I give up. I have no fight left in me. I have no fight left in me. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. And I feel like they can feel that energy, and they're just thinking about the ways that they have exhausted you. Three of Swords reversed and the Seven of Pentacles. Obviously, it feels like this person is reconsidering everything. I don't know how valuable that is to you. It doesn't feel like it's been valuable up to this point. I feel like whoever I'm reading for, you're just like, okay. The most valuable thing about this connection and this person, tangibly, logically, not using my heart, not using my intuition, but logically, the only valuable thing about this connection was my dedication to it. So when you pull that back, what does that put the other person in? Oh, I no longer have someone who's dedicated to me. What I would do to turn back time and to water those seeds a little bit more. I thought I'd have it forever. I thought they would never leave me. I thought they'd never leave me behind. So when you think something's a guarantee, you attend to it very well. This person didn't, at least. This person wishes that they attended to something a little bit more. And they're thinking about that. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. It's like this person is also stuck thinking about, I wish there were just some magic words that I could say to fix this. But I know words mean nothing. I know it's the effort. I know it's the consistency. I know it's the proof that matters at this point. We got 3 sevens out here, so you might be seeing sevens a lot. You might be seeing 777. Yeah. And 2 nines. 9, 9. 2 aces. 11s. Spirit, how does Darling feel about this situation? You feel like it was no good. The Devil at the bottom. You feel like this was just bad. Just like... It feels like a reframing of your understanding of your intuition, though. It feels like you're trying to understand why you were intuitively feeling like something was supposed to go a different way. Like you're trying to understand, where did I get so wrong? And part of your understanding is that even though there was like an attachment to this person, maybe an unhealthy attachment to this person, you're like, my intuition led me to be fully open, to be fully expressive, to put my cards all on the table, to lay myself out there, to be vulnerable. My intuition led me to do that so that I knew I had no more strings attached to remain here. It's like now we're coming to a place of understanding. I had to lay it all out, hoping that it was going someplace positive, hoping that this was going to lead to more connection. And I had to be devastated so that I could see it for what it was. And so there's this tinge of both resentment and appreciation. And I don't feel like the resentment, I feel like it's a collective resentment in this situation. It's resentment with yourself for feeling the way that you feel about this person, and it's resentment with this person for doing what they did to you, for not caring that you're a person, that you're a real person with feelings. Resentment with the situation for even being in your life. Resentment with your intuition. But this resentment is leading somewhere. At least it feels like we're starting to acknowledge that. It's like, once I grieve this, once I process my attachment, once I let go of my attachment, then I can appreciate that this was maybe the brutal exit that I needed. Maybe I needed something so harsh so that I could leave it behind. Okay. All right. What's darling think and feel about this? Yeah, I'm looking at nothing but truth. If I cannot see that someone means what they say and says what they mean, if I can't see the truth of a situation, if it's muddy, I'm done. You have a newfound emotional strength, and you're using your intuition to take you places, to take you out of bad places, bad situations. You're still using your intuition, it's just in a way that you're not used to. It's like a new way of using your intuition, okay? There's a part of you, it feels like, that is thankful that you found a way to speak your truth, to lay it all out there. You're thankful that you found a way to say, I no longer have to wonder if I didn't do anything, or if I didn't say enough, or if I don't have to wonder that anymore. I get to let it go with the Four of Pentacles. Like, I don't have to hold on to this anymore, because I actually know there's literally nothing else I could do to make that go any other way. I did everything I could. So part of you is also releasing the control of this situation and allowing this person, that energy shift is amazing, because when you release, oh, maybe there's something more that I could do, something more that I could say, maybe there's something else, maybe this person just doesn't realize how much I actually care, maybe this person just doesn't realize how dedicated I am, maybe this person just doesn't know, maybe I haven't been clear. And it's like, you're at this place where you're like, I have been crystal fucking clear. They know, and they knew. And with that, I can release control of this outcome. I can release it and say, you made your bed. That's your choice. Fine. This is the way you want it. Fine. Have it your way. This is what you want. Then be without me. Okay, let's do it. There's some freedom in that, and releasing that control. Knight of Swords. Yep. Seeing it. Oh, we're getting it back. We're getting it back. And by what we're getting back, I mean we're getting back our confidence. Because it feels like that power struggle in this situation, that power of trying to remain in control and trying to control the outcome and trying to control this person and thinking that there's something more that you could do, there's something more that you could say. That was such a navigation of insecurity, wasn't it? I was navigating an insecurity. And now you're like, nope, I know exactly what I brought to the table. I know exactly who I am. I know exactly what a beautiful thing I had to offer. I know it. Just because they don't know it or they didn't value it doesn't mean it's not valuable. I don't know if you can't see this, it's not on camera, but this flame is ginormous and it was just jumping. You gonna jump some more? I chose orange for confidence. Originally I had a black candle going and then it burned out, and so I put an orange candle up there. Confidence. Creativity. It feels like we got our spark back. We're getting our spark back with the Empress. 6 of Wands. We're getting our spark back. Losing the situation and grieving it and releasing it and letting it be the stain that it is. It's your stain. It's your stain from your bleeding heart. And what a powerful heart you have to have given what you gave to this person to be there. This is a stain that you can eventually be proud of, and the resentment won't always be there. Because with this newfound use of intellect and intuition, you're leading yourself to places where only people see your truth. The truth of who you are, the truth of your value. Is there anything coming up that darling needs to be aware of from this person? Anything coming up that darling needs to be aware of from this person? Three of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Ten of Wands, Eight of Cups. Nine of Wands at the bottom. It's too shiny, I apologize. The Devil, Capricorn energy. Look, I really don't think that you're gonna hear from this person. You might with the Three of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, but I just feel a lot of stagnant, stuck, gross energy. Okay, I feel like you walked away for a reason, and it was in the right time. Okay, this person is having to step into a time of real accountability. It feels like everything is piling up on top of them, and I don't feel like you need to help them get unpiled from that. Yeah, no, you don't need to help them get unpiled from that Nine of Pentacles. You did your work. You put in your effort. You've done so much work on yourself. You've done so much healing work. You are in a glow-up time of your life. And you're allowed to focus on that. And you don't need to feel bad when other people feel bad for what they've done or how they've been. You don't have to make them feel better about it. Okay? This person, they'll stay stuck as long as they want to stay stuck. They'll take accountability when they decide to take accountability and change their life. There's nothing you can do to make this person do anything different. I feel like slowly this person will work on the way that they are, but I don't think it has anything to do with you. I want to see if there's anything coming up that's not regarding this person that you should be aware of, so I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to use this deck. Fighter. Here's the deal. Fighter at the bottom, before I even get started, I feel like because you've been such a fighting spirit to get back up, I feel like you're attracting people who are also fighting spirits. And what that means is that, like, as much as you stand up and believe in yourself and you see your own worth and value and you fight for what's right for yourself and you don't compromise yourself for anyone or anything, then you're attracting people who would never think to put you in that situation. Wouldn't fathom it. Couldn't fathom being the type of person who does that to another person who's just trying to care and connect. Okay, it's amazing. I feel like you're about to be surrounded by people or someone who just fights for you. Not that you'd make them fight for you, but just like, you want it? Okay, got it. Let's see, 5 of Pentacles. I feel like that's what we're coming out of right now. Ace of Wands, exactly. Relighting our spark, getting our magic back after a time of feeling lost and defeated. 7 of Wands upright, getting our fighting spirit back. 9 of Swords. You're just like, no, I am not going to believe. I don't have to believe all the ways that this person made me feel. Like, I wasn't good enough, that I wasn't chosen, that I wasn't worthy. I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about this person's energy. I get to choose to resist that. I get to choose to show up for myself emotionally, energetically, physically, and prove to myself that I am worthy. That I'm someone to be fought for and stood up for. Ovation. Wow. Put on one hell of a show, don't you? As far as like a glow up goes. As far as like a phoenix rising from the ashes. You are a sight to behold. I feel like who's coming up or what's coming up in your life is going to rewrite everything that ever gave you any anxious attachment styles. You're going to see someone who just, it doesn't matter if you are having a hard day. They're there. You don't have to be on your best. You don't have to be your best. Oh, what a stark contrast. Imagine being able to pour into someone or into a friendship that doesn't expect you to be on your A+ game all the time, and it still not be good enough. It still wasn't good enough to them. The truth is, you write your own worth. You decide your worth. And other people get to decide if they can pay or not. This person before couldn't pay, but what you're coming into is someone who sees your worth even whenever you're feeling like, you know, the store brand version of it. Okay. Imagine it. Imagine frumpy, full of acne, not feeling yourself, haven't showered, and you're still the hottest thing that walked in the room to someone. Okay? That's what you're attracting. That's what you're attracting. Am I dreaming? Pinch me. And they're like, I would never pinch you. You don't deserve that. You're not dreaming. King of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but someone with integrity and honesty, and they just say it as they say it as it is, and it's not even like an emotional thing. It's just like, why would I leave someone like you? What do you mean? You're amazing. That doesn't make sense. What an idiot that person was, you know, like that kind of energy. Okay, I'm at 40 minutes. We gotta close this out, Spirit. How do you want to close out this reading for my darling? Nothing. That's it. Okay, that's it. I hope that this reading resonated for you. If this was your reading and this was your story, I'm so proud of you. I admire you. You're strong and you're generous. And you're irreplaceable. Okay? And I'm so hoping that if you're not feeling yourself and seeing that within you yet, I hope that you get there. I hope that you let this resentment and anger, I hope that you let it fuel you into a position of knowing who you are and what you're worthy of. Okay? I love you. I love you so much. Take care and ta-ta.